venture into. Right?
Well, we can ask the locals.
I mean, that's fair. Uh,
We could ask the locals. We could also check into any sort of form of news magazines or anything like that that have released at the library.
yeah.
Well, sure. We could. The library is always.
There would hopefully be an entire archive of scribed things.
Gang activity.
Gang
regarding
yes,
the
blotters.
Yo, what was the guard's name? Staget?
Staget.
Or Staget?
Staget, yeah.
Wouldn't Staget know anything about that?
Maybe, but he's gone.
Yeah, and he probably wouldn't tell us anyway. I mean, it might be better just to go back to that part of town, because that last tavern we were in, nobody really wanted to talk to us anyway.
They were not the most helpful.
That's
And
true.
we don't know who they're all affiliated with, so we
Well-
might have better luck at the library.
We should just check the shadiest, darkest places of town and hope for the best.
Okay, maybe you can do that.
Well, that's what's got
Oh.
us here so far.
Well,
Well,
I.
we could
might
always
actually have an idea
go
then.
back to
If you guys
our
want
good old
to,
ward bar.
if you guys want shady, you can go to the Skewered Dragon. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, we did that.
We did that. I mean, do you think that the bartender at the Yawning Portal would have any information? I feel like bartenders are very good sources of information if they're.
Well, now we have a little
And-
extra gold to tip. You know, if we each put in like a gold, that might help.
True.
Gold does speak
Yes, it
very
does.
loudly.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully not literally.
Not in my experience.
There was this one time, but that was a ruby. Anyway, I'll get it later. Later. It's a story for another day.
Please mark that down that you will tell us that story on another day.
Shoot. All right, I gotta come up with a story.
Story, talking anyway.
Talking ruby. Damn it. All right. Yeah. Library, and then Yawning Portal.
I'm
If we're on the hunt for information, it sounds like there would be few better plans than that.
indeed.
Okay. So, you guys move your way towards the library in Waterdeep. Is there anywhere else you'd like to stop before that?
What places are there to stop before that?
Yeah, what would we pass along the way?
Well, like,
Just about anything.
what constitutes like a long rest so I can get spell slots back and stuff? Or well, does that really matter at this point?
Long rest constitutes essentially 8 hours overnight.
Yeah, basically
that's,
sleeping.
that's too long.
But a short rest is pretty much like it can be like a half an hour of like eating.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten lately. I've just been having awful. I don't know what we've been drinking, but
Gut rot.
yeah. Okay,
Probably
so we have a nosh, and then
Worthwhile to get something else in your gut besides the rot.
yeah, and then the library, and then yes.
So,
So yeah, grab some food.
so you guys want to take a short rest in between like while you're going to the library kind of thing?
Might as well. Rainier could probably use a break.
Yeah. So you guys stop at a place near the library.
Oh,
All
we're
right.
streaming.
Sorry.
Um,
I'm streaming us. It just went to an ad.
you guys stop at a place near the library. called.
Oh, thank God.
It's called the Hog's Head. It's a local restaurant slash bar slash pub slash
They have butterbeer there.
anything.
Harry Potter.
It's not Hog's Mead.
No.
Oh,
Okay, you're right. I thought it was called... All right, never mind.
I think it might be called the Hog's Head,
Anyway.
but whatever. Anyways,
Nourishment.
you guys get a bite to eat. Get some turkey legs and gravy. Even though it is spring.
That's
And
their specialty, so you know.
yeah, it's
Spring turkeys.
yeah, it's spring turkey.
Spring, yeah.
the freshest.
Spurky.
Spurky. Yes, I'm writing that down.
If anyone needs to use their hit die to regain health, now's the time.
What is that?
Are you missing hit points?
Just 2.
If you want to, you can use your hit die, which is essentially you have 2 hit die.
Yeah.
I think for you it's a D8.
I think that'd be a waste.
Yeah, so you could roll it and add your constitution and regain that many hit points, but
Meh. I mean, theoretically, we'll get a longer rest at some point. So.
yeah, and I think
Theoretically.
for you as a druid, you get your wild shape back on a short rest.
Yeah, I didn't use it yet. I feel like I should have.
Candace.
I'm being a little conservative with that.
Yeah, but like it's hard to remember at what level things happen or whatever. I don't remember anymore. It's been too many weeks. I've already forgotten how all druidness works.
Yeah. Yeah.
She is
I should
now a
just turn
ranger.
into something for fun, just so I can get it back.
Because at a point, I think you can do it like multiple times per day.
I
Yes,
get
correct.
So it's like I don't even remember now.
Twice per short rest. Wait. Yeah, I can use it twice, and then I would have to take a short rest to get them back.
Sweet.
Next time. Next fight.
All right. So after getting your fill of fresh turkey and fresh spring turkey, they're different than regular turkeys.
Yes.
Right.
You manage to make your way into the library. As you go into the library, essentially, Mabel kind of guides you in, and she's like,
Just follow me, guys.
she knows
It's
where to
cool.
go.
It's cool.
As she walks in, you see the front library person, and Mabel just kind of gives them a nod. And they're like, they do the secret library nod, and they
Secret library nods.
they quickly let you in without your library cards. This library is rather enormous. It contains information of basically any form and sizes that you can imagine in the realm. What in specific are you guys looking for here?
I mean, probably like
Basically, we'd totally be looking for like
the factions of Waterdeep, something.
and their most recent activity against one another, specifically, probably starting with the Zentarian.
Okay, so everyone give me investigation checks. Mabel with advantage.
Oof, I'm not good at that. I got a 12. Well, that's because it's a D12. Never mind.
20.
Let's try that again. Well, now I got a 3. Damn it. I've probably
Yeah.
never been in a library.
18. Good thing I got advantage.
I start looking for just stuff with pictures. I mean, I can read, but
The pictures are pretty. You start finding books about Waterdavian dogs, and
Yes.
you just completely enthralled and forget about what you're looking for.
Yes. I want that one.
I mean,
That one.
can't really blame her.
At a 17, right?
Every book is a wealth of knowledge. Huh?
I was a 17 before, right?
Before what?
All about dogs.
Oh, either way. I knew I rolled high.
So
I rolled a 17 initially. I think Candace's dice knocked it over.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
now at 19.
Sorry.
Okay.
But that would put me at 21.
okay. So as Rin is looking at cute dogs, the three of you just kind of manage to follow Mabel into a section of the library where you think is the most likely area where you'll find information. In this section, you guys start finding numerous books about the different factions that control Waterdeep and the different factions that are trying to control Waterdeep. These are mainly in the tabloid format more than historical books, as you're looking for essentially factions that aren't necessarily the main, or they're actually in control of anything rather than trying to become in control. So what you guys are looking for is essentially kind of like the gossip magazines, and going through all the like kind of clutter of people that, or like things that were heard in the street, and you're trying to sort through all this information until.
We gonna find any of yours in here, Jacques?
I doubt it. I don't think I've talked or I've done any sort of gossip columns.
While you guys are looking
that's
around,
a shame. No, I'm serious. This just seems very up your alley.
It will be one day. We'll start with these factions here.
while you guys are kind of looking around, you guys find a couple vague articles about essentially how some of the factions in the, or some of the essentially like lesser known factions sometimes operate from the sewers or from underground. Jacaranda, you being kind of a ear of gossip around the town, you know that a lot of the entrances to the sewers are actually located in the dock ward. So you start to form this connection that perhaps there is a sort of secret hideout in the sewers. You know that the main entrance to the sewers is in the dock ward, and that you can easily get there.
Well, looks like we're going to be spending more time in the dock ward.
And then a giant dog. Roll initiative.
Oh
No.
wait, he's defeated. Yay.
He ran away.
I'm not really listening. I'm just showing them book like, look at this cute little face. It looks so fluffy.
Wait,
Do
what?
you guys have dogs like this here? Can I meet this dog?
Friend,
Is
stop it.
that
We need
around?
to concentrate.
They're a gang
We've got
or
to form
they're
a
a
plan.
But he's so fluffy.
I mean, they're all very cute. I realize, but
Okay.
this is kind of important.
Okay. Maybe later.
Maybe after we get more of a plan together, we can unwind with some cute pups.
Okay.
Well, all right. So, looks like we have to go back to the dock ward. How long do you think we've been at this, Renee?
Like looking around for books.
Yeah, just in general.
I'd say like 45 minutes.
Damn, we found some information quick. Way to go, Mabel.
Well, Mabel knows where to look.
Way to go,
But
Mabes.
that sweet
Mabes is rad.
advantage. That sweet librarian advantage.
Sweet librarian advantage.
Where are we going next?
Well, we can either go to the dock, or we can still go to the yawning portal and see if there's any other extra info we need. We could look for dogs on the way.
Well, that's like a given.
Okay. Oh, good.
I mean-
Maybe we should go to the Yawning Portal to see if any of the information they give us adds up with the things that we read in the books.
Certainly, if the bartenders have any more information on these underground sewer-dwelling factions, that would be helpful.
Yes. And definitely after the events of the day, I think we're all due at least one drink.
It's more than fair. Somebody owes drinks. Who paid last? Just
Who paid last?
Jacaranda paid and Mabel paid, right?
That sounds right.
I thought we didn't
Alright.
pay anything. I thought the bartender just gave us free drinks.
No, but at the Skewered Dragon, because that one guy was like, "You're getting us a drink, you're getting me a drink." Oh, that's right, you were here. Oh, yeah, this guy like conned us out of a drink, kinda.
Yes. He conned us all out of a drink, pretty much.
All right. Well, first round's
Well-
on me.
Well done on his part, though.
Yeah, for
I have
sure.
to say. Take advantage of the...
Now that we're all best friends, now it's my turn to pay. I decided we're all best friends. We're probably not, but that's just
And I immediately turned straight to, are we at the bar yet?
Sure.
That's the
I
great
turned
thing
straight to
about
the bartender and say, my best friend here is going to be buying us around.
got a couple extra gold. I'm cool with it.
Around for everyone, it's gonna run you around 7 silver pieces.
Oh, that's not bad. And one for the barkeep if they're into it.
They're into it.
All right, one for the barkeep.
They're into it.
Durnan kind of gives you a nod, slides all 4 of you a drink, kind of gives you a cheers.
7 or 8 silver, because I added that extra.
7.
Okay. Keep track of that. All right. Should we scope out our usual table, or do you want to like sit at the bar?
Well, if we were looking to get some information from the bartender, it
Yeah. All right.
might
Cool.
be best if we just stay here.
I look for a coaster.
There is
I don't
none.
think there are any.
No.
Just kind of wipe the table with my sleeve a little bit. I don't know why I would do that. I grew up in a forest, but maybe I just like picked that up somewhere.
Yeah.
I was going to say, for being in the forest, or being a forest one, you are quite clean. Where exactly do you come from?
Oh, hither and yon, as they say. I'm a bit of a wanderer. I get around, but not in that way. I travel
In the travel way.
in the traveling sense.
I
Of
see.
course, yes, the traveling way.
I'm more of an outdoorsy type,
Ooh.
as you could guess.
Yes. So then what brings you to the big city? A place not really known for its outdoorsiness.
That's true. You make a good point. Would you believe squirrels?
Squirrels.
Yes.
Really?
I hear squirrels are they chit-chat a lot. That's not something you might not know about squirrels.
What have
I
the squirrels
did-
been saying about Waterdeep?
A lot of things. First of all, generally not very friendly. Not very squirrel friendly. Anyway, for one. Not a lot of nuts.
It makes sense. Yes.
And just hearing a lot of odd things going on around here. Vis-a-vis possibly some reptilian creatures who are known for hoarding treasure.
Oh,
Okay.
And that's kind of about
Right.
the long and short
Yeah.
of it. Yeah.
I see. Well, yeah, that makes sense.
And it was on my way, so I figured, why not make a stop? And maybe there'll be dogs. Yet to find some, but they're here somewhere.
It's a big city.
You're supposed to have good perception. Where are those freaking dogs? Someday.
Someday.
I haven't earned it yet.
Dogs can be elusive.
Maybe when I level up.
You'll gain.
Yeah.
Dog sense extra 60 feet.
Well, I can like turn into a dog. I probably is my guess.
You can, yeah.
You
So,
are your own dog.
It's a little weird.
It is. I don't think you
Kinda,
can pet yourself.
You kind of blew my mind a little bit. I think I need to have a drink. So I drink.
As we all do.
So you all spend a good 30-40 minutes drinking, hanging out. What else would you like to do?
Would you
To the
consider
bartender.
Is bar dice a thing? Do you have that in California?
I don't think they do.
Bring that over there.
Yeah, right?
What is
You can
bar
literally,
dice?
you can pretty much play at any bar in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm. It's really
Like
fun.
almost like 90 bars. It's just every bar's got like, think Yahtzee dice.
Oh.
And you play like against the bartender, and if the bartender loses, they gotta buy you drinks.
Hey.
And if you lose, you have to buy the bartender a drink. But
Right.
And everyone who's playing.
And everybody who's playing too. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So if there's like
Oh,
four
that's-
people playing, you're buying like 5 drinks.
Yeah. But you get rail.
That's intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Wisconsin, 5 drinks is like $10.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing.
That's true, yeah.
Someday,
Someday.
Yeah.
we can play.
That sounds pretty great, though.
Okay.
I mean, if you have a nerdy G bar.
I have a dice set.
Now you got me thinking.
You just need D6s.
Sorry. Yeah. That's
No,
true.
but make it more fun. Change it up. Like, okay, today's D&D night. We're gonna play with, I don't know, D12s or whatever. D100s.
Okay, so what would you guys like to do in here?
Bartender.
Yes.
Okay, so who's talking to Durham?
Excuse me, fellow warrior.
All right, then.
Oh,
I'd like
Zuzu.
to ask you a question about these
Come, Zeus.
Zandaran.
I did.
What can I help? What can I do for you?
We seem to be looking for a friend that they've taken. We just want to know if you have any information of where they might be, or their hideouts, or of any sort.
Do you know who they were taken by?
I believe they were called the Zandaran. Is that what they're called?
Zen.
Zendarin?
Zandaran?
Zen.
I don't know if I have the correct
Zandarin.
spelling here. Is it-
We are,
Is it
don't
M at
worry,
the
we
end?
are
Maybe.
just
I
as
have an
ignorant as their
accent.
existence as you are.
I'm gonna write it down on the Discord for you guys.
I spelled it Zandaran.
See, I spelled it Zentarrin.
Yeah.
Centering at first.
Let's take this.
That's like our thing, is like not remembering how to say stuff.
I spelled
Wow.
it.
Okay, I was all. So,
Secret H in there.
So,
Zentarim.
Zentarim. Okay.
It's the
Zentarim.
that we are looking for, sir.
in that case, I recommend you look in the sewers. Either that, if they were taken by the Zentarim or the Xanathar, look in the sewers.
Well, that answers all of our questions.
Very well. And he just like turns around and goes back to drinking his beer.
Well, it seems that as soon as we go.
Rainier, as he's sitting with you guys, he says, well, I like Floon and all, but I don't really want to go to the sewers, so I'm going to stay up here.
Isn't he your friend?
He's my friend, but I'm afraid I won't be use down there if we get into any sort of scuffle. I'll just be in the way.
Ha! We have found somebody better than me.
Oh, what a relief. I was starting to believe they didn't.
My
exist.
ego is for the better.
He looks at you and he's like, okay, well, yeah, I'm not good at fights.
We'll teach you.
Oh, like we are the greatest of fighters.
I mean,
I'm
I
willing to
spend
scrap.
most of my time in a library or looking at fancy shiny things.
All right. Well,
Meanwhile, I'm ready for a good old scrap, and I just like get all ready for it, and I immediately bump into somebody. I'm sorry about that.
I mean, my rolls are all right.
I
I'm
mean,
not
when you're not writing your gossip rag.
All right.
How do you think
Well,
I get my gossip?
Anyway, all right. Well, if I assume we're gonna have to talk to you at some point. So, like, where can we find you?
Well, here.
Here's gonna.
Gonna drink away your sorrows.
I'm here
Is
pretty
there,
often.
like rooms here? Like, is he gonna like get a room here?
Oh, I don't sleep here, but I'm here pretty often.
Or... Oh, all right, fair enough. Got a tab open, huh?
Oh, most definitely. It's great watching adventurers or wannabe adventurers just get lowered into the pit.
No. Morbid.
It's very entertaining.
I guess I don't doubt that. Then.
Do you have anything you can give us so Flu knows we're with you?
He says, well, give me a second. And he goes over to another table at the bar. And comes back maybe a minute later. And he basically hands you a piece of it. And he says, here, take this. It has my signature and small letter to Floon.
Fair enough.
That should help. And when you
I
open
take it.
when you open it and read it, it just says, "Hey Floon, they're with me, Rainier."
All right.
Signed, Rainier Neverember. Says,
Seems
well,
like the type of guy who got out of PE by saying
Seems legit.
yes.
well,
Like getting his dad to sign
By signing
parchments for him.
by signing it Rainier's dad.
well, good luck out there.
Thank you, sir.
If you get captured by anyone, you don't know me, okay?
Oh.
And I just immediately take a piece of paper and I write, they are most definitely with me, and I just do my best to mimic his signature.
Make a, what would that be? Performance, maybe? Or, sure.
Yeah.
Isn't
we'll
there
call it
like
performance.
deception?
You're like, yes, please, let's call it performance.
well,
I guess it
Either
would
or.
depend.
either or. That will be 16.
Okay. I mean, it's a decent copy of his handwriting.
That might come in
He
handy.
looks at it and he's like, that's clever.
And I,
Forgery.
and
Great.
I pulled it up 3 times and put it in my pocket. I'm like, good times.
Huh. Okay. Well, good luck.
Well then, moving on. Should we move on to the sewers? Should we take on a night's rest before we do so? Should we get more
what
sporty?
Like, what time is it? Roughly, or what time of day, anyway?
Roughly, right now it's probably around like 6 p.m. or so.
I mean, it's the sewer and it's dark anyway, so no matter when we go, it's probably cool if people wanted to just, like, take a nap. Or something.
We don't know what they're planning on doing with him. The longer we wait, the chances are that they do something to him.
Well, I don't sleep anyway, but still, I mean, how's everybody's everything?
I'm all right. I think Zuzu's right. We should probably move on.
Zuzu.
My name is Zuriel, not
Zuzu,
Zuzu.
I like that.
Never call me by that name.
To his face, you can tell me.
And I just kind of give you the okay and wink and back to you. Yes, sir, Zuriel.
So, what's the plan?
I guess we're going to the sewers.
To the sewers.
Down into the sewers.
Okay, so as you guys head back to the dock ward, let me get some investigation checks, please. As you guys are looking around for.
Ooh, my investigation's not great. Oh no! Ah, that was
Okay, do the tornado spin.
okay. Ooh, 18. Sweet.
4. It was a bad tornado.
Damn it.
Or a good one.
Such shit rolls.
Damn it.
8?
9.
I don't know shit about shit, but I got 18, so.
All right.
Woo.
So this time, you guys are actually.
Yeah, I guess you can have the D20.
You guys were actually somewhat enthralled by Rin's dog book, and while you're out on the
Nice.
sewers,
I took it with me.
Jacaranda, Mabel, and Zuriel, you guys are actually looking around the docks in case you run into one of these cute dogs.
Docs. Dog
While
Doc of
dogs.
dogs.
dog
Back
dogs.
eggs.
While
Dags.
Rin is actually looking for the sewer entrances. And as you round a couple alleys, you see behind a couple of the stores, you round around a corner and you come up behind this dark alley where you see essentially a manhole cover, and where it is, you see a half-elf woman, very tryingly to pull the manhole cover up, but definitely cannot do it. She does not notice you. She's basically like, as you round the corner, all you see is her butt, just like trying to pull this manhole cover up. But she has not noticed you, and she's just like, and nothing's happened.
Want to go over there and help?
Well, I couldn't even ask if you wanted to. He's just getting the jump on it.
I was actually about to be like, let's go be chivalrous.
Zuriel, roll a strength check, please.
$15.
Okay. So basically, you come up next to the half-elf woman, and you basically just one hand down, just like pull the manhole cover, and she kind of like steps back, and she's like, "Oh, who are you?" And then she turns around and sees the three of you, and she kind of like backs to a corner. She's like, who are you?
My name is Zuriel, and we call dibs on this manhole. As I just like fall in here.
It's just like
I'm gonna go down.
And I'm just gonna walk up right behind after and take the spot that he was standing in right before and go. We're just a group of adventurers, and we're looking to go down into the manhole. What's the business that you have here? And I lean over like AC Slater.
As Zuriel pretty much Ninja Turtles into the manhole. She says, well, I was sent here by someone. You see, I'm looking for someone. I'm sorry. My apologies. My name is Alma.
Hey, hurry up! Flute is waiting.
As soon as she hears you say that, she says, Floon, that's who I'm looking for.
Oh, well then, apparently our impatient friend would like to move along. Tell us along the way. And I just I lean forward toward the manholes, like, after you.
And she basically Ninja Turtles down.
And I lean over to Mabel and go, dibs. And I Ninja Turtle after.
We're all turtling.
Okay, we're all turtling down the
So,
manhole.
as soon as basically the lot of you turtle down, the immediate
The music immediately changes.
sense of like, let's go down here, it's gonna be fun, turns into, oh, it's a sewer. As you basically all jump down, you like splash down into this really disgusting putrid stream that basically flows along this sewer tunnel. It leads in two directions. In one direction, you see a tiny symbol drawn on the wall in yellow chalk. A palm-sized circle with 10 equivalent spokes radiating out of its circumference.
Say that one more time.
Once again.
Spokes.
So basically, as you get down there, the sewer is running in two directions. In one of the directions, there is a small symbol drawn on one of the walls in yellow chalk. It looks like a palm-sized circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating out of its circumference.
What's the girl's name?
Alma.
Alma. I mean, that looks like a thing, right?
Is it something that I would recognize, like a symbol at all?
Make a history check.
All right.